I welcome you to the channel with some updates. Yes, Arnold has said something and I need you to know what he said. So, and your first time on this channel, kindly subscribe and like the video. Yeah, if you have comments, then you drop it. Now, some time ago, Shatta Wale went outside the country, and after coming back, when he came back, he came with some things that he was coming to address the country as far as the entertainment industry is concerned now. He said a lot of things, I mean, in his address. Now Arnold Asamoah is one person also ɔka n'adwene kakra na so ɔkyerɛ n'adwene ɛwɔ Shatta Wale ne address no so. On United Showbiz, Arnold ka said Wale is one of the confused and inconsistent artists we've had. What I say? Now I don't know Ankoyi Ama nkurɔfoɔ bebree, especially Shatta Wale himself. And when he also got the opportunity to go to United Showbiz, or remember the tension that went on over there. Now, according to Arnold, he said Shatta Wale is a kind of bully. Now, he is trying to say that Shatta Wale is a kind of person when it comes to, let's say, opinion, or person show so. As I said, that was, I mein, his or can bully not in terms of say, one as a person, like a person just Shatta Wale you be ɔpɛ sɛ ɔno ne biribiara yɛ dɛ yɛdi n'anim na ɔbɛka ne yɛ final ate sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde ne deɛ de hyɛ wo so. That is what he was trying to say. Now ɔse Arnold said that as long as Shatta Wale has been in the industry, he too he has been in the industry, and as long as a friend Shatta Wale has paid his dues or he has contributed to the entertainment or music industry, he has also done the same. Just that Wale is popular than him, but with the popularity no to nkyɛn wagbe mu akyɛ ɔno nso agbe mu akyɛ the contribution a Wale ayɛ ɔno nso ɔsɛ wayɛ contribution ni bi. Now full interview no ɛwɔ KSM ne channel no. So after this one you can go and watch the full interview over there. Now let's go and listen to Arnold, and if you have comments, you drop it, and stay tuned for another update.
Shatta went wild on you. I don't know what you said that created that. Back, man.
Thank you very much.
Took a break, I heard some time ago that Shatta went wild on you. I don't know what you said that created that, but he sort of blasted you and tell you journalists with no shoe, or maybe I'm not putting it right. What happened?
I think a couple of years ago, Shatta Wale is one of our biggest artists. I have a lot of respect for him and all these artists who are doing their bit to better our industry, first of all to better themselves and also to better the industry as well. So maximum respect to all of these guys, including Shatta Wale. So a couple of years ago, Shatta Wale, I think he traveled. He traveled, went on tour, did a few things outside, and he came back. So when he came back, he said he's going to do a State of the Nation address. So Shatta Wale was going to act as the president and then address the nation. So after his address, I mean, Shatta Wale cannot do anything without the industry talking about it. So after the address, of course, I had the opportunity to go on UTV to actually analyze his address. And I said that he is one of the confused and inconsistent artists that we had in the last couple of years. And I said that based on some of the things he said in his address, against some of the things he said in the past. And so I felt there were some contradictions in his presentations. And I told him that, listen, you are being inconsistent in your narrative, especially when it concerns the industry. And you're acting confused because today you say A, tomorrow you say B. So that was my analysis or my review of his State of the Nation address. And so, Shatta Wale, he was not excited about it. I think it bruised his ego. And so he requested to be on the show the next week or the next weekend. So he came. And so when he came, I knew his intentions, that he was actually coming to confront me. So the thing he didn't know was I actually prepared for him. Again, I did my research. I studied and all that stuff. So when he came, Shatta Wale is kind of a bully, if I can put it that way. And so when he came on the show, he tried to bully me into submission and all that. I wanted me to apologize that stuff, but I stood my ground. I mean, I've been in the industry as long as he has been. I've contributed like he has contributed. The only difference is probably he's more popular than I am. And so on that fateful night, I stood my ground. I did not waver in my thoughts. I made my presentation without any intimidation, without any fear and favor. And so it became like a confrontation. So after the show, people were like, wow, nobody has been able to stand up to Shatta Wale like you did. And so it really made me quite popular. He made me popular. UTV made me popular with that episode. Because I was able to stand up to him. I was able to project my arguments without even paying attention, because he wanted to belittle me. The fact that I had nothing, he was richer than I am. Nobody knows me. My shoe is 2 cities, 50 pesos, and all. But I did not react because I knew a lot of people were watching, and a lot of discerning people were watching, and so I had to be in character. I had to be reasonable and stay on course. So I was able to execute without paying attention to all his his antics. So that's really transfer. And since then, anytime he hears my name, he has to bash me. He has to bash me. But he's my friend.
Well, you said something on UTV, and that made him appear. Hopefully, he'll come on the show to.
Yes, he has to come.